Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the top quality of life mods for Oblivion Remastered. So you can use Vortex to install these mods. You can also install them manually by following their directions, but Vortex for now is going to be the easiest solution to get these mods up and running quick and easy until we get Mod Organizer 2 support. All right, so the first mod we got here is Alternate Start. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with Alternate Start from Skyrim. It essentially just allows you to completely skip the intro of the game, which is super nice. I played through so many runs of both Skyrim and Oblivion that this is just an essential mod for me to have. So essentially after the first scene, you skip to the character creation. You can go ahead and make your random character. I'm just going to make just a random character just for the sake of this mod showcase. We'll just name him. This is Circuit Score. Continue. Yeah, sure. All right, so you're going to end up on this boat here. So there's just some basic stuff. You don't really need to take any of this stuff here. But it's going to start you out on the boat that is right next to the Imperial City. So here you can pick your class and your birth sign. I'm just gonna hit finish to speed through this. And it's gonna immediately skip past the entire intro scene. And we're gonna just end up right on that dock. It's gonna start us out with the first quest already. And it's also gonna put some gear on us. So some basic stuff that you would find when you're going through that tutorial phase. So here's all the items that you would start with. Yep, and you got your first quest item here. And then one more tip. Might as well show this to you guys while we are over here. If we go onto this ship here, they're immediately going to be pirates that start trying to fight. Because they're like thinking you're trespassing. And the guards will battle them. And once the guards battle them, you can go ahead and pick up whatever items that they have. So you can take their steel cutlass here. And that leads me to my next mod. And that is enemy weapon stays on corpse. So instead of them dropping their sword, they just keep it in their hands. So I think that's actually how this mod is intended to work, so that you don't have to go search around for their weapon when they fall. So there she has her steel cutlass right there. And the next mod we're going to check out is the Oblivion Remastered script extender and also the Baka achievement unlocker. So the script extender is required for the Baka achievement enabler to work. So we're going to go ahead and download both these files. And what the Baka achievement enabler does is if you're using console commands and you've accidentally disabled your achievements, then this will re-enable achievements, and it'll also keep achievements from being disabled in the future if you ever use any kind of console commands inside of the game. Next up, we have the Weightless, Alchemy, and miscellaneous items, arrows, and potions, which means that any items that are arrows, potions, and more will be now weightless. So if I'm back in game here, I go to my inventory, then I scroll over to the potions. You can see they all have a weight of 0. And then the arrows as well, 0. And then I have 134 iron arrows, and it says 0 right here. So that'll be a really nice quality of life mod if you're used to just being in games where like the arrows and whatnot and some of your miscellaneous items like don't have any kind of weight value to them. So I'll save you a little bit of your encumbrance. And now just to test and make sure that worked, we're going to use a console command and spawn in 1,000 arrows. And it should be fine now that we have that achievement unblocker enabled. So we should be good now with console commands. So go ahead and hit enter here. Added 1,000 arrows to our inventory. And you can see I can still freely run around. And the arrows in our inventory right here, 99 plus, says it has a weight of 0. The next mod that we're going to check out, this is a really nice one to have. This is the Horse Whistle Summon and Follow. So this allows you to use a magic spell to spawn your horse and then also allow you to essentially have them follow you or wait in a certain area. So if we go back to the game here, I'm just going to go ahead and run away from our horse. Yep, make sure he's out there. And then we're going to go to our magic here. And you'll have this new ability here called the horse whistle. So we're going to go ahead and enable that. And then use our magic ability. And boom! The horse just appears right here. So then another thing you can do, and I think it's already set to start following. Let's see if that'll work. So yes, so right now it's set to follow you. So if you want to have him just wait in a certain area, you can do that again. And now it'll say your horse mount will wait here until you recall it. And then same thing, if we get far enough away, just go up this hill a little bit. Use our new ability. Boom! Our horse just instantly spawns. So that's going to be a really nice quality of life improvement for this game. The next mod that we have is the Quest NPC Run. Now, this one is pretty simple, but this will save you a ton of time in quests where the NPCs have to get to a certain location and they just walk so slow. So this will essentially make them run to the next location. You can save yourself a ton of time. All right, so here you can see this is one of the earlier quests to get the Chill Rend weapon, one of the better scaled weapons in the game, and typically they'd be walking like this. And here we go, they're actually like running to the quest marker, and this just saves so much time. Like, I was able to run around these guys in circles probably like at least 30 times before we actually ended up to the quest marker. Like I said, this is going to save you an absolute ton of time. And the last quality of life mod that we're going to check out is the auto upgrade leveled items. So what this does is for any of those quest related items that they drop in Oblivion, you don't want to get some of those items too early, because if you do, then they're going to be leveled at the level that you got them at. So if you got them at level 1, it's going to be the version of that weapon that's level 1, and then your entire playthrough, that weapon will always be level 1. With this mod, it's going to proactively allow you to get some of those achieved items, and then as you level, the item that you got is going to scale and level with your current level automatically. And it'll also apply to items that you've already gotten prior to installing this mod. So this is a really cool mod. All right, so here we just talked to Odil and completed that quest where we got the Chill Rend, one of the better weapons that you can get in the game early on. So if we go to our inventory here, now I got this when I was on this save at level 3. So now this should proactively level as I level my character, so you don't have to worry about getting items too early in the game.
Annoying creature.
So anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any mods you'd like me to review or any recommendations for different mods, let me know down below in the comments. I've been doing more videos covering Oblivion Remastered, as well as my standard Skyrim mod list reviews and PC performance testing. So if any of that interests you, subscribe to the channel. As always, have a wonderful day.